Dreamscape presents The Immortal Boy by Francisco Montaña Ibáñez and translated by David Bowles. Narrated by Johnny Rey Diaz and Ana Osorio. At such hours, people and things behave like those little props and figurines, carved from the wood of elder trees and kept in a glazed tinfoil box, which become electrically charged by rubbing against the glass and are drawn at every movement into the most unusual relationships. In streams like curtains of rain, presents fall upon the child, presents that veil the world from him. Walter Benjamin, on Hashish. 1. The door wasn't locked. David pushed at it, and it swung open easily, like it wanted him inside. He walked into the room, approached the table where the gas stove sat, sniffed at a pot, and turned away wincing. The room was empty except for Hector and Manuela, tucked into her drawer, both of them asleep. Since he needed his older brother Hector, David just stood there, waiting for him to wake up, letting his gaze wander over the handful of objects in the room. The two beds where the older kids slept. The drawer where Manuela, the youngest of the 5 siblings, hardly fit anymore. The table where they cooked, ate, and did their homework. A few cardboard boxes stuffed with clothes. Before he left, their father had rented the rest of the house to Doña Jenny. This room was all they needed, he'd told them. David liked to imagine the table was his. Once, there had been a decal in his lollipop wrapper, and he'd stuck it to the underside of the table, marking his property. Now, he ran his fingers over its edges, upturned by this daily ritual, making sure it was still in place. He shifted his gaze toward Manuela. The little girl had opened her eyes, and she looked at him silently, sucking on the edge of her blanket. He had always loved her special. She was pretty and small, like a miniature mother. He was about to say hi when his stomach twisted with the same pain that had kept him from school the entire last week. As soon as the cramp loosened its grip, he decided to start staring at Hector. Oddly enough, though David didn't know exactly how or why, when he stared at a sleeping person, they always woke up. It was as if by looking at them, he touched them, as if he dropped an invisible weight. His brother
Sample complete. Ready to continue?